Hello guys, I welcome you in this video. I just want to share with you a simple trading strategy that you can use as a V75 trader, or if you're trading any other asset. It is a good strategy for both day trading and scalping. So whenever I share a trading strategy, or whenever I share a trading method, I make sure that it utilizes price action, because that's what price is usually based from. The price action patterns, they reflect the psychology of both the sellers and the buyers. So I make sure that every method that I share with you is based on those basic principles. So let me just show it to you. So here with simple Bollinger Bands, I know that a lot of people have shared strategies about Bollinger Bands, but there are some few things that I don't mention, and those things are the determining factors of whether the strategy is gonna work for you or it's not gonna work for you. So I'm just gonna break it down for you. So if you can see here, the settings are just simple. It is the default settings. The length that is 20 and the multiple is 2, so there's nothing special. So if you can see here, with two bands, the upper band and the lower band, and obviously the traditional methods that we observe price touching the bands, and then we make a decision from there. So wait for price to maybe touch the bands and so on, make a decision from there. But we have some few problems here. There are some areas where the price touches the Bollinger Band and nothing happens, because here you see price bridging the Bollinger Band, and then you look for buying opportunity, but it doesn't appear, it doesn't come, the opportunity doesn't arrive. Same thing applies here. It touches the band and the opportunity doesn't arrive. Same thing here, it touches the band, the opportunity doesn't arrive. Why do we usually suffer from such cases? It is because when we use strategies, we just only rely on the specific rules of the strategies and forget about other principles. For an example, a trader will only rely on price touching the band, which is something that is very, very light compared to all the aspects of price action. So my recommendation is that whenever you observe price touching the band, or whenever price approaches the Bollinger Band, that's where you have to begin your analysis, not actually make a decision, but that's where you have to begin your analysis. What am I talking about? You have to observe the price flow. That's what I always talk about. You have to observe how the price flows when it touches the Bollinger Band, and then before you make a decision, you have to make sure that you wait for that flow to be broken. So because that will mean that indeed now the price is changing a direction, but before the flow is broken, it means that the price is not going to change any direction. So here you have to wait and observe how the price is reacting. So we can see here it bridges the Bollinger Band and then nothing happens. Let me just change and nothing happened as it bridges the Bollinger Band here, but later we see now price slowing down, and if you observe the price slowing down, it will be easy for you to say, oh, the price is slowing down, and I can see now that it is showing me a certain structure, and then your role as a trader is observe the structure and then wait for the structure to be broken and then make a decision. Same thing applies here. Let me just remove this. Same thing applies here in this upward move. You can see the price bridging the Bollinger Band and then coming down. Your role as a trader is not to actually sell when it touches the band, but it is to wait for a flow to be broken and analyze the momentum, how the strength changes as the price react from the Bollinger Band. So here we can see with interesting things, with the high that touched the Bollinger Band, and then we have the next high, which is almost at the same level, or if you can say almost lower than the previous one, which is something interesting, because if we see this, then we know that okay, price is likely to change to the opposite direction. So if you can see here the initial flow, you can see that the market was flowing in this manner. We have the channel there, and then it was broken here, but we had to wait for that high, and obviously you can see that the final breakout came in this area. That's where you're supposed to execute your trade, not because the price only touched the Bollinger Band, but for the fact that it breached the Bollinger Band. It was then confirmed by that breakout there. So it means that you wait for a confirmation, a clear sign that the price is now gonna move to the other direction. You don't just act because of what the indicator told you. That's what I always preach. Don't trade as if you are a robot reacting to price touching indicators or indicators doing A, B, and C. Make sure that you bring your price action, analyze before you make a decision. And once you follow this simple technique, it will be very, very easy for you to make simple decisions or to make accurate decisions. This is maybe the last example. You can see our initial flow let me remove that. We can see our initial flow that, okay, here the price was moving in this manner, going upwards. Ne? What's going on with my trading view? So we can see that it was going upward in that manner, and for the fact that the price was touching the Bollinger Bands here, it shouldn't trigger you to make a decision unless price breaks this flow, meaning here. So for the fact that we can see here price touching the Bollinger Band, even there and then even there, it shouldn't trigger you to make a decision, because you're gonna suffer. You're not gonna make money, because obviously we can see if you sold here, price continue to go up. If you sold here, price continue to go up. So your role is to wait for the flow to be broken, because the Bollinger Band, they indicate that, hey, something is likely to happen, but obviously you won't react there and there. Your role will be to wait for this flow to be broken, and obviously you can see that it was broken all the way there, and then that's where you're gonna make your decision as a trader. So I hope this is making sense, and I hope this video is gonna be helpful. So I'm just gonna keep it short and leave it here. Thank you guys for watching.